Please join me in thanking and honoring Coach Tony Biolo for his extraordinary leadership, dedication, and impact. Coach Biolo will always be a leader. Oh, good thing.
Thank you. All right, Richard. Good evening to everybody. Thanks for coming out to this Team Rapids event and for the incredible support that you've shown, not just tonight, but throughout all the years. This community means the world to me. You just heard a lot about the community from Gus and how it's changed. A special thank you to Tom Bergeson, Vince Beagle, and Mark Kromenacher for coming back tonight. Your words and your presence here. All the alumni and everybody who's back. The friendships and relationships and the deep sense of community. That's why we're here. That's why my wife and I chose to stay in Wisconsin Rapids to live, work, and raise our family. The schools, the athletics, it's the people that make this place second to none. Simply put, this is a great place to be. I'd like to begin with a lot of thank yous. I first came to Rapids in 1991 as a college student from UWSP, making the drive over to coach sophomore football. Ken Beagle gave me that chance, and I'll always be grateful for it. That same year, John Russell and I began what became a lifelong coaching journey together. We were fortunate to learn from some of the best coaches around. I stayed at Danny Nelson's house that fall, in his unfinished basement, which is now finished. And thank you most to Jana for letting this broke college kid crash there. Great teams and great programs don't just happen. They're built through the collaboration, trust, and the relentless effort of many. And that's what makes Wisconsin Rapids special. That's why you're all here. Rapids pride. To the athletes who come through LHS football program, your time, talent, toughness, and loyalty have meant the world. Thank you for giving it your all. To the parents, you've supported us through team dinners, fundraising, concessions, booster club work, and countless sacrifices. Your dedication fuels the engine. Thank you. To the assistant coaches, no program succeeds without great assistance, and Rapids has had many. Each of you has made me a better coach, and more importantly, we are better friends. To the head coaches across our programs, in Rapids, head coaches actually get along. Pat McDonald, Dan Witter, and I had an unbelievable relationship. We leaned on each other, learned from each other, and supported each other. That's rare, and it made us better. To the administration, from superintendents to principals and athletic directors, our leadership has always supported students and athletics with full heart. They've allowed coaches to coach and fostered the kind of relationships that last a lifetime. A special thanks to Gus Mancuso, who when I first got here was an assistant coach and assistant principal. Then as principal, he hired me to teach, and later as the head football coach. We were lucky enough to repay that faith with a trip to state just 3 years later. To my family, football is in our blood. My grandpa coached football in Green Bay. My dad coached in Rhinelander. Fall has always meant football. To my wife and children, thank you for letting me coach football and be such a big part of and having it be such a big part of our lives. To my daughter Haley, our football manager from 2003 to 2014. Watching her become a teacher, a wife, and now a mother of 3 beautiful daughters, Gianna, Beretta, and Mala, has been a blessing. I'm so proud of you and Max. To my son Drake, from ball boy to player to proud Rapids alum, even though you're coaching in Rhinelander, you'll always be Rapids. Watching you become a teacher, coach, and husband, and soon a father, makes me proud beyond words. Elizabeth, you will be his strength, just like his mom has been mine. And to my wife, Tracy, you are the real head coach in all of this. From our dating to engagement to 32 years of marriage, you've allowed me the space and strength to do what I love. You've supported me through wins and losses, held our family together, and made sure our kids saw their dad even when I wasn't around. Without you, none of this would be possible. Our family, our life, this career, all began with you. Rapids football, Team Rapids, it has always been about relationships. It's about making memories, working hard, leaning on one another, and showing up. Whether it's been 5 months or 5 years since you last spoke, that's what binds us. And you see the relationships in the room tonight. We build champions in life through courage, humility, attitude, mental toughness, pride, integrity, ownership, never quit, and service. That's the mission. That's the legacy. That's what we strive to pass on. Team Rapids is here to ensure no student ever has to miss out because of financial barriers or transportation issues. Thanks to leaders like Gus Mancuso and Jay Bemke, we are giving back and building forward. And now Rapids football is in great hands with Coach Mike Krenz. I don't think I've ever seen him wearing anything without a WR on it since he took over. Congratulations, Coach Krenz. Keep the Rapids pride alive and keep making this place the place to be. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Let's keep building champions. Let's keep building each other. Go Rapids.